Soapnet at 8 p.m. 5 Pacific. It's all my... This week on Soapnet, it's Port Charles. A desperate act.
You administered a drug without my permission. You may have just put that girl's sanity at risk.
Can Kevin save her?
No!
Don't miss Port Charles. It's coming up next, right here on Soapnet.
Soapnet, devoted to soaps and you.
Come here. Talk to me.
I was fighting so hard, but the water kept pulling me down deeper and deeper. I knew I was drowning.
It's just a bad dream.
But it keeps coming back.
Well, what can I do to help?
Nothing.
Come on, Charlie, there's got to be something.
There's only one thing that can help.
Well, what's that?
I have to leave Port Charles.
Well, we gave her the once-over, and I am happy to report that physically she's in great shape.
Yeah, but mentally I'm just a basket case.
You are not a basket case.
Oh, well, thanks, but I thought that Dr. Collins was the wacko expert.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Which is why I am leaving you in very capable hands, okay?
So you really think that you can look into the dark recesses of my mind and uncover all my hidden secrets?
So I analyzed this, did you?
Were you as good as Billy Crystal?
Well, I doubt I'll be asked to host the Oscars anytime soon, but I'm pretty confident I can help you uncover your memories. But it'll take some time.
Well, I hope not too much. I've already started to remember a little.
I know, I heard. But you can't push this.
But Jamal needs my help.
And I know how much you want to help him. But Allison, if you do this the wrong way, you won't be able to help him. Whatever it was you saw was traumatic. Your mind shutting down is its own way of protecting you. So it's very important that we uncover the memories carefully and slowly.
Kevin's busy.
So am I.
Excuse me, I'm with a patient.
Not anymore. I spoke to Amanda Barrington, and I'm taking over Allison's case.
You need to leave my office.
Not without my patient.
Allison, you didn't get a chance to freshen up. Let's go do that in the on-call room while Kevin straightens this out.
Sure, I can check my messages.
Good idea.
All right, what are you up to?
I'm not up to anything. I told Amanda that Allison would be better off with a more aggressive approach.
Allison's 18. She can choose her own doctor.
But her grandmother certainly can be determined to get her own way.
Something you two have in common.
When it comes to the welfare of a patient, yes.
What do you know about Allison's welfare?
What I know is that you haven't helped her at all. In fact, you've made the situation worse.
You want to tell me what the hell you're talking about?
She ran away while she was under your care. That certainly doesn't bode well for your methods. It's time to try something else.
Well, thank you for your opinion. But until Allison tells me otherwise, I'll continue to treat her.
Oh, with what? With what? This talk therapy of yours? She's going to be collecting Social Security before she remembers a thing.
What's your approach? Beat her over the head with a hammer?
Happens to be a very promising cutting-edge treatment.
Something you're afraid to share with me, Rachel? Well, come on. I'll hear about it at the weekly roundtable anyway, so you might as well tell me now.
All right, fine. I plan on giving Allison a short-acting barbiturate.
A barbiturate?
Yes. To help her release her inhibitions, to help her with the repressed memories so that they can surface.
In other words, you want to drug her into remembering.
if it does the job quickly as opposed to the slow torture you have in mind.
Oh, it'll put the job on a fast track, that's for sure. It could also shut her down completely.
The sooner Allison remembers what it is she's blocking, the better chance she has at a full recovery. And if you weren't so hell-bent on playing it safe, you'd see that.
All I see is you furthering your own agenda.
Excuse me?
All you're trying to do is get in good with Amanda Barrington so you can get back that power you lost.
You know what? It really doesn't surprise me that you see it that way. Especially since you're afraid to exert any power as a doctor.
What you're proposing is radical and unwarranted.
What I'm proposing is valid and effective medicine.
According to whom?
The fact is, your lead them on a journey technique is outdated, Kevin. Allison needs someone who's not afraid to take charge, and that sure as hell isn't you.
Well, working on your game?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. And you?
Well, I'm actually winning.
Oh, kind of hard to lose when you're the only competition.
That sounds like a challenge.
Are you up for it?
Yes, I am.
Good.
Just to make it interesting, loser buys lunch.
Oh, well, I hope you brought a lot of cash because I am starving.
You got lucky last time.
Oh, whatever. I kicked your butt.
Well, that was then.
Uh-huh. And this is now.
Gabriella, before we start, I just wanted to thank you for helping out with Neil yesterday.
Well, one of the advantages of having 6 brothers is that I know how to talk to guys.
I think he has a crush on you. Understandable, I guess.
So how's he doing, Neil?
Well, considering his dad moved out and he's left with Courtney, not too bad.
So are you and Frank getting along any better?
What do you mean?
Well, I thought I sensed a little tension there.
Well, there's always tension with Frank. Come on, let's play.
I'm ready. So, why is that?
Might as well.
Why the tension with your brother? Oh, nice shot.
It just becomes a habit. It's just that Frank always has to win, you know? Oh, Scanlon scores the first goal.
Oh, it's lucky it doesn't run in the family.
You gonna play or talk?
Nothing. No pages, no voicemail, no messages on my answering machine. God, this is the age of technology, okay? A person should keep in touch.
He will. He will.
What if something's happened, okay? What if he's hurt or something?
Allison Barrington? Bart Grayson from the Port Charles Herald.
Hey, wait a minute. How did you get up here? There's no press allowed on patient
just
floors.
one question. Did the killer harm you in any way?
No, and he's not a
Do
killer.
you have any idea where he is now?
If you don't leave now, I'm going to call security and have them
Come
throw
on,
you
Doc.
out.
I just need to know if the kidnapper is...
Jamal did not kidnap me, okay? And he is not a killer.
All right, buddy, it's time to get lost.
Who are you?
I am the guy throwing you out. Come on.
Come on. It's okay. He's just looking for headlines. He's nothing.
I was hoping you'd still be here.
Listen, she is in no mood to answer any questions right now at all, okay?
And even if I was, I don't remember a thing.
You can remember what happened at your parents' cabin.
Nothing happened, okay? I went up there for a little R&R. No law against that, is there?
Not unless you were held against your will.
Well, I wasn't.
And when she called you, you didn't contact the police because?
Doctor-patient confidentiality.
Confidentiality. Either of you know where Jamal is?
No.
Just so you know, we are going to find him. I'll be in touch.
Come on.
Dr. King,
Okay.
radiology.
All right.
Dr. Lloyd.
What happened?
Garcia got her all rattled.
I'm sorry. You want to go back to my office? We'll talk about it.
What about Dr. Locke?
Well, who you choose to work with is your choice.
Let you know who's got my vote. But Kevin's right. It's your choice.
Well, I want to work with you.
Good. Then let's get started.
I need to talk to Frank about something.
Well, there'll be plenty of time for that later, I promise.
I'll let him know, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Later. Okay. Let's go.
Dr. Adams to cardiology. Dr. Monique Adams to cardiology.
Charlie, why do you think leaving Port Charles is going to solve anything?
Okay, I don't know. I've had these nightmares my whole life, but ever since I came here, they've gotten worse.
What do you mean they've more frequent?
More frequent, more intense, more everything.
Okay, well, maybe that's just a coincidence.
Lucy says there are no coincidences.
Well, yeah, that's a popular theory if you buy into this whole New Age thing. But it's hardly based in science.
Whatever it is, I can't even think straight anymore.
All because of the dreams.
During the day, I obsess on what they mean, and at night, I'm afraid to go to sleep.
It's terrible.
I just want them to stop.
Yeah, but I really don't think that leaving Port Charles is the answer.
But I don't know what else to do.
Okay, well, maybe your problem isn't, being here. It's just being here alone.
There's really no way of finding out since Lucy's away.
What if I stayed here with you?
The video store finally had...
Winnie scores again for the game.
I cannot believe you just beat me.
I think kicked your butt is the appropriate term here.
Man. Congratulations. You are the new foosball champion.
Thank you. Oh, just in time.
I guess this one's on me.
No, I won't hold you to it. It's all right.
No, I am a woman of my word.
There you go.
Thank you.
Well, glad I ordered the most expensive thing on the menu.
So you are confident?
I was hopeful. Didn't realize how hungry I was.
Yeah. Nothing like a tough game of foosball to work up an appetite.
Ain't that the truth?
So, you were gonna tell me about your brother?
I was.
Well, you don't have to. I mean, if it's a sore subject.
It's just that our relationship has always been,
Complicated?
well, that's one way to put it. 1 minute we're the best of friends, and the next we're the worst of enemies.
Well, that's pretty normal for siblings.
You don't know how many times I just wanted to write the guy off, walk away.
So why didn't you?
Well, I guess because no matter how much of a screw-up he is, when things happen in my life, things I find it hard to tell anyone else, no matter how much I wish I could, he's always been there.
I don't mean to suggest anything inappropriate.
No, of course not.
It's just you seem so upset. I was concerned.
That's sweet of you.
Listen, Charlie, it doesn't have to be me, but I really think you should see someone. Talk to a therapist, anyone.
Well, actually, I am seeing someone.
Really, here in Port Charles?
Yeah, he's a friend of Lucy's. He works at GH. You might know him. Dr. Collins?
Kevin Collins, yeah. Sure, he's great. He's an excellent choice.
Well, it hasn't stopped my nightmares, but I always feel better after we talk.
How long have you been seeing him?
Just a few times so far.
Huh. It's funny, I hadn't run into you at GH.
Oh, I don't go to the hospital. Dr. Collins comes here.
Here? To the hotel?
Yeah, I normally call him right after I have a really bad nightmare, and he comes right over. I'm usually in the middle of a panic attack or something, but it just kind of worked out that way.
Huh. And he comes over right away, even if it's middle of the night.
How amazing is that?
It's very amazing. Oh, yeah, you don't see too many doctors that are that dedicated.
I know.
You're lucky, too, I hear he's turning patients down.
Really?
Yeah. If you're working with someone this good, are you sure leaving Port Charles is what you really want to do?
Poor Allison. She might have been a pain to work with, because she didn't deserve this.
Well, she is getting the best care possible.
Oh, that's so touching.
Hasn't that house landed on you yet?
Well, really, I mean it. Your blind faith in hubby really is amazing, considering his medical approach is so lacking in innovation.
There's nothing blind about it. He's a brilliant doctor.
Just keep telling yourself that.
Well, I'm not the only one who thinks so, judging by his huge caseload. Oh, and by the way, your little power play to get Allison was a bust. She chose Kevin, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
right, Allison. Take me through it. Just tell me everything you do remember.
Well, I'm not sure that they are memories, just weird flashes and things.
What kind of things?
Cedric. I keep seeing him in his face.
All right. Seeing him where?
At the warehouse.
What's he doing?
He's taking a phone away from me.
And then what?
He just keeps looking at me with this creepy glare and then...
Allison, breathe. It's safe here.
He just keeps coming at me, and I can't get away.
Allison? Allison?
He just keeps coming at me. I can't get away, and he's
Allison,
hurting me, and
Listen to me. Look at me. Look at me. It's just you and me in my office. You're safe here.
Why is this happening to me? Why aren't all the pieces fitting together like they should? Why can't I remember it the way that Jamal said? I've got to make them.
Allison, I think we should stop for now.
No, I don't want to stop. I want to remember.
Allison, I think I should readmit you to the hospital. Just for a little while. For more concentrated treatment.
I'm not getting any closer to remembering, am I?
Soapnet, devoted to soaps and you.
Yes.
So none of my brothers would ever tell me what happened, but the guy never bothered me again. Come to think of it, I never saw him again.
Oh!
Oh, man.
Snooze you lose, girl.
All right, that is it. You have had it.
I know what you're talking about, though. Frank once took on Kevin Maloney, who was twice his age, 3 times his size. You know, the guy was harassing me for school money. Frank had to sit on him. Of course, then I ended up having to rescue him.
Well, it sounds like you guys had it working.
Yeah, we were a team. We were a team. You know what else?
What?
Oh, you lose again.
Oh, my God.
I'm starting to like this game.
Yeah, you know what? Everybody has a lucky day every now and then.
Well, I guess this is mine.
Well, I gotta get going.
Oh, yeah. I'll see you around.
Yeah, I'll see you at work.
Gabriella,
Yeah,
this was fun.
yeah, it was.
This is so stupid. How am I supposed to help him if I'm back in this place?
You did not let Jamal down, and being here is the start of figuring that out.
He killed Cedric to save me, and now he's in danger, and I can't help him.
You will remember when you're ready to.
Look, you need to find him, Frank, and make sure that he's okay.
You really care about him.
I don't want anything bad to happen to him. You understand, don't you?
I understand.
So, are you going to admit it now?
Okay, going to get Allison was the right thing to do.
Thank you very much. See, that wasn't so hard now, was it?
Actually, no, it wasn't. But what if you hadn't been able to bring her back? I don't even want to think about that.
Or what if Rachel had gotten her hands on her?
Yeah, forcing her memories with a mind-altering drug. If it isn't criminal, it should be.
Look, I feel a lot better. Thanks for coming by.
Not that I did much.
Well, what you said totally makes sense. I should stay and work through this with someone I trust.
Yeah, well, I really think Dr. Collins is going to be the right person for you.
Yeah. He's so understanding and patient. It feels like he really cares about me, and that's what I need most right now.
Well, I am sure that you two are going to get to the bottom of those bad dreams.
Well, I hope so.
You going to be okay here by yourself?
Yeah.
Good. Well, I will get out of your way then.
Wait, hold on. You never told me why you came by.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. I was just wondering if you were still interested in getting together with Dr. Locke, you know, for your mom.
No, actually. I just think seeing her right now just might make things worse.
Nurse Goddard to 212 East. Nurse Linda Goddard to 212 East.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles.
On the next Port Charles.
We love each other.
No, Courtney. Take it from me. We don't.
Can I help you, Doctor? That's Allison Barrington's room.
I'm well aware of that.
Then you must be aware that she's chosen me to be her doctor.
Admit it, the day is never complete without your daily dose of Erica Kane and All My Children. Eventually, Erica will settle down and find someone special again. But is it today? You're going to have to watch and find out. Luckily, All My Children is coming up next here on Soapnet.
You never know who you'll bump into on All My Children. Coming up next, followed by One Life to Live and
Watching Soap.